Anna from Estonia, please come on stage. Lalafo, one of our favorite companies. Here you go. Sorry,
thank
wanted
you.
to check.
Thank you for the introduction, Marco. So my name is Anna, and I'm a co-founder at Lalafo. Lalafo is a place where you can buy and sell second-hand items from other people. When we started Lalafo 4 years ago, I would have said that we operated in a classic classifieds model, where a person can create a listing to advertise a product, and other people can find it. However, this is changing, and today I would like to show you what happened when we ourselves tried to sell 5,000 second-hand items on a classified, and how this led us to create a service which we think will completely change the way people get rid of the stuff they no longer use. So our team of 120 people constantly thinks of new ways to make sure that people stop storing their old clothes and toasters and mobile phones. We even raised 3 rounds of funding to do that. At the beginning, we tried to be nice about it and try to convince people that selling their second-hand is good. And we created a sexy mobile app, location-based mobile app, where it was really easy to create a listing and talk to buyers in our instant messenger. Lalafo app has now been downloaded 7 million times in the 4 markets where we are currently active. But then we decided that our app wasn't smart enough, and we created our own technology. It's based on image recognition, and it helps us know items and their characteristics like brand, color, and other visual characteristics based on visual features. This technology is used in our app to help people describe their items, price their items, and categorize them. So this helped a little bit, and more people started listing more of the things. However, it wasn't 20 times more how we were expecting. So what we ended up doing, we decided that we want to start selling things ourselves and see what the process is actually like. And we saw that trying to sell 50 items is actually a full-time job, answering all the questions and negotiating prices, shipping things to buyers. And it's not surprising that only 2% of people actually want to do that themselves. We initially got upset about it, but finally we accepted that our biggest competitor is people's laziness. And I actually wanted to have a separate slide about people and their behavior on classifieds, but the only thing I have to say really is that people are lazy. And for the lazy people, we created a service which we call Freedom Box. We introduced Freedom Box in Berlin this summer, and Freedom Box is the box I'm actually sitting on, and in the middle you can see our Chief Automation Officer, which was at NOAH Berlin. Before I tell you what exactly is Freedom Box, I would like to show you a short video. So basically, Freedom Box is exactly what it says on the tin. How it works is that you select a box size in our mobile app. Our courier arrives with the box. We have very large boxes, like 150-liter box. You put everything you want to get rid in the box. We take it to our processing center. And we do everything for you. And eventually, what you get is peace of mind, sales revenue, and reviews from new owners. And now I would like to show you what happens to the things in the box when it arrives in our processing center.
son. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big coat from that thrift shop down the road. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket.
So this is video from our processing center from the actual processing zone. What we do in the processing, we take pictures and videos of all items, we describe them, we price them, and we package them. What we don't know is what's going to be in the box, but what we see people do on average, they put 50 items in the box. The average value of each box is €250. 60% of the items are clothes, 20% electronics, and 20% other household items. When we started actually selling secondhand, we noticed that measurements are very important for people, so we included measurements process in our processing center. If you do it the old-fashioned way, like you can see in the video, it's very, very time-consuming. After we take photos and we do measurements of the items, we package them individually. And at this time, users of the owners of the stuff can see their things in the mobile app, and they have to agree with our recommendations or disagree with our recommendations for what to do with the stuff. We recommend selling things, donating, or recycling them. After the items have been packaged, they are sent to the fulfillment warehouse, which receives the orders from the buyers and dispatches them to recipients. We know that to make the service successful and scalable, we have to achieve very, very low processing costs. So we spent the last 12 months thinking how we can do that. And what you can see on the screen is one of our processing zones. What we managed to achieve with automation is that it takes us 2 minutes to process one item, which means that one person in the processing zone can process 4,000 items per month with an estimated value of €20,000. Whilst we had to work with the physical handling of the items, we also had to automate content creation for the marketplace around them. So we started using our product DNA technology for descriptions. It helps us know types of items, brands, colors, and other visual characteristics. And we also use product DNA for pricing. We spent quite a few time experimenting with prices, and we noticed that actual prices of the items that people give is not that important to them. So we recommend prices which are always 20% lower than anywhere on the internet, on any other classified or any other second-hand marketplace. Moreover, in one of our experiments, we started recommending zero prices. And to our surprise, 90% of people agreed with zero price recommendations. How we make money with Freedom Box. We receive great feedback from box providers, and they love the service to that extent that they are happy to pay an upfront fee. In Switzerland, for example, we charge 50 francs per box collection and processing, and we also charge a commission on the sold items. So what it means that as a result, we get a marketplace with high-quality content, photo and video content with very, very detailed descriptions. The prices of the marketplace are lower than anywhere else on similar items, second-hand items. All the items are checked and are available, and we become a transactional marketplace, and the payments is made on our platform. Right now, Lalafo is used by 3 million people every month, and they create about 1 million listings. What we would like to do, we would like to scale Freedom Box to 1 million items per month, which would generate 5 million in gross merchandise value per month or 60 million per year. That's our plan. Thank you.